Yo guys, what is up? It is Callan here. Welcome back to another video. It's been a while since we've done a video like this where we sit down and talk about stuff and, but it's one of those more serious things, and being a wrestling based channel, I think it's something I guess I'm due to talk about. And obviously you've seen the title. It's about will WWE cancel Wrestlemania 36? I'm going to straight up say no, they're not going to cancel it. But just to quickly get the opinion off my chest, it will be postponed. There's no way it won't be. Yeah, we'll see WrestleMania 36. And as to whether or not we get the matches that are on the card now, I don't know. Because things might and will have to change, especially when you've got some people like John Cena who might have scheduling conflicts and all that, because, he's a hard man to acquire. And yeah. So, I could end the video right there, and I think, yeah, WrestleMania 36 will be postponed, but I suppose I just want to give you the backstory to everything that's been going on. So, if you're unaware, I don't know how you're finding yourself to my video, and unaware, I have no idea, because obviously being a smaller channel. But, obviously, the coronavirus outbreak all over the world, and in the last week, it's just gone crazy. A week ago, we would have been saying, or maybe a week and a half ago at this point, we were saying there's no way they'd cancel this, there's no way they'd cancel that. And now that everything, if it hasn't been cancelled yet, example WrestleMania, it will be. Like, there's no way. And that's, I think what most people's thoughts are. But yeah, things like the NBA have been cancelled. A lot of things, including WWE, are going on without a live audience. And that works for, I think, sporting events, because that doesn't work. You still need the audience, it's not the same without the audience. But you can still have, a basketball game, even though they're not happening. A basketball game, you can still have a footy game, you can still have a soccer game without audience. It's just a competitive match that's audience. But wrestling, you need an audience. Like, it makes it. If you watch SmackDown this Friday, you would have seen how they sort of sometimes they acted like there was a crowd there, like when they came out and going yeah and getting up on the ropes, and it's like, who are you taunting to? like you need an audience. It's not the same without an audience. And I think if anything has said anything from this, it's that if SmackDown and then Raw coming this week are going to have no audience, it's fairly safe to say that WrestleMania won't happen. And there's some people are saying they just won't have an audience for WrestleMania. It's the biggest wrestling event of the year, and I think, while there's not many matches announced so far, it seems like a pretty stacked card. Something we haven't had in a while. Edge returning, Drew finally getting his big moment, The Fiend versus John Cena, Rhea Ripley defending the NXT Women's title against Charlotte. You've got all these matches. I definitely left out some there. Example, Goldberg versus Roman. But you've got all these matches, and it's a big card. That's what I'm saying. The show can't go on without an audience. It's not a good idea. What else got cancelled? You had the Australian Grand Prix in Melbourne cancelled, and we can talk. Obviously I'm not a racing channel, but that was ridiculous. What they did to the fans was horrible. They cancelled the day of the first session, and they still let all the fans come to the gates, and they just said, don't worry, it's going to be delayed. Don't worry about it. It's just a delayed opening. We're fine. Then there were rumours of the race going on without an audience, which would have been fine, but they just cancelled the whole thing in the end, which was ridiculous. The race should be on right now. That's why I'm recording this video, but nope. But yeah. And it's good. And we don't. I'm not saying they shouldn't have cancelled it, because obviously they don't want to cancel it. That's a lot of money they've lost. They're doing what's in the best interest, and that's what WWE are gonna have to do. Obviously, if you haven't seen the reports, WWE still, or as of when was it, a couple days ago, still had full intentions of hosting WrestleMania. This is the quote. While we remain committed to hosting WrestleMania at Raymond James Stadium on Sunday, April 5th, we're putting contingency plans in place in the event that is cancelled by government officials, civil authorities, and all local venues. The health and safety of our fans, performers, and employees are our top priorities, and we are monitoring the situation closely with our partners and government officials in Tampa Bay. So that says to me they're not going to cancel it. They will not. They've just, they've got backup plans. I'm assuming that's what they mean if it is called off by whoever in Tampa Bay or whatever. and that to me says, yeah, no, they won't cancel. Just take us back to November 2018, Crown Jewel, the first Crown Jewel event. After I can't remember the full story. That guy, there was rumors and strong evidence suggests that the Saudi government had knocked off some fella. Sorry to that guy. I probably just disrespected him a lot by just saying some fella, but I don't. That's I don't know. And there was all those rumors. Is Crown Jewel going to get cancelled? Is it going to get moved somewhere? All that, and then there was actually safety concerns for the superstars going over to Saudi Arabia, but no, they didn't cancel it. That was it. So that happened, and obviously this is a much worse situation than that, but I'm just saying if they wouldn't cancel something then, they will not do it now. So I don't know what those plans are, whether it's to move WrestleMania to Saudi Arabia or do a no audience. Like, they wouldn't move it to the Performance Center. That's crazy. I could, if it didn't cost them so much to run in a stadium, because you got to remember, if they run in a stadium with no audience, that's a lot of money gone, because they're gonna have to refund all the tickets, obviously. But I could see it happening in an empty stadium at least, so you still get that stadium feel. But no, that won't happen. So I don't know. I think the most likely thing is it gets moved to Saudi Arabia, which is weird to say. If they want it to stay on that day. But realistically, it will just get postponed. Something else that came out was from, who's this from? So some commissioner, I don't know what that means. I don't understand American terms. But said, I'm hoping Vince McMahon and WrestleMania and WWE make the call themselves. But a week from now, if they've not done that, and we're still in the situation we're in, meaning that if there's still this outbreak, still this pandemic, we'll probably have to pull the plug ourselves. That's what's said. They won't. WWE will not pull the plug. They will just hope that it gets better. It won't. I don't see it happening. I mean, but then again, I suppose they're relying on that. Look what's happened in a week. Maybe in a week, it's going to be okay. I don't know. But that pretty much sums up everything. Obviously, as a fan, you can't even be mad if they cancel it. It makes sense. We all understand why. I just hope they make this decision soon before, they fuck everyone over, essentially, before they, screw all the fans, that have got to travel, and because people are coming from all over the world for this event, and some people are just not going to care about contracting, something, they're not going to care, and to be honest, if I was going to WrestleMania this year, I'd probably still go, if I had tickets and everything, I'd still go, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think the show is going to go on this year, but if it does, obviously, we'll be doing all the videos and everything. But yeah, thoughts go out to everybody who has or is going to be affected by this, because there are many people that rely on certain things as their job. If you're a media creator like myself, obviously this isn't my job, but if you make videos on NBA or if you make videos on this, you're still affected by the coronavirus. But obviously, thoughts go out to people who are actually physically affected as well, or someone they know. But yeah, that's just my little report. I feel like I'm horrible at doing these sort of videos, but anyway, I'm going to end the video off. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy, smash the like button. I love you all, and yeah, let's see how we do. Raw's this Monday with The Undertaker is going to be on Raw at the Performance Center with no crowd. I'm excited to see that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys all later. Frag out!